Hey there everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Survival Season 2. We're here again, yes again. Inspiration has struck, and so we are going to move on. First of all, I need some more fireworks, so let's do that real quick. I'll show you what I've been working on, which is some stuff that I think is kind of cool. That works for me, actually. Do one more. I really like the fact that fireworks are not very expensive. It means you don't really have to worry about getting around by flying. Okay, so first of all, I made this neat little map. It's actually, 25 maps? That's pretty cool. If you don't know how to do this, basically the way you do it is you go out, you create a map, you go to the very edge of the map, and then create a new one, because it's all chunk-based. So if you do that and just keep going, so say we create this map, we go to the very edge, and as soon as you step out of it, you create another map. Same thing, you go to the very edge of this one, as soon as you step out of it, you create another one, etc. And you get this. Now these are zoomed all the way in, which I think looks pretty nice. There's a good level of detail, like you can see the checkerboard patterns, you can see the individual lights on my wall. And actually I haven't updated these since I set up what we're going to work on today. That's going to be this right here, but we'll get to that in a second. First of all, I figured it would be boring to show every single building that I make in here, especially when some of them are redundant. They're not really redundant, but you know what I mean. I made some improvements to this blacksmith, though. Doesn't that look way better than what I had? And it contrasts nicely with this as well. So yeah, the ground, way nicer. Same thing in the back, and then I put up some little tanning racks. And then I also realized, oh yeah, I could put these roses around here to match the sunflowers over here. So yeah, I like it. And then I made another building. I didn't dedicate an episode to this because I thought it would be kind of boring. But this is just a general store or a shop. So if we head in, nothing too fancy. Eventually there are going to be dudes in here. And then a little room if you need to sleep. So, no. I'm still getting the hang of that. Alright, fine. We'll just jump off of here then. No problem that way. And then one other thing I did, which, well, we'll get to see it when it turns dark, is I added a piece of glowstone to that right there. It makes it glow when nighttime comes, which is pretty neat. So I like it. And then I trimmed some of the edges on this to make it look a little less over-designed, which was nice. Anyways, the first thing we're going to do today is I came up with a better design for my road because I didn't really care for the way that my road looked. This thing, it's just a little bit too uniform, I guess is the word. So we're going to do something like this, which I think looks quite a bit better. In order to do that, I'm essentially just going to cut places or pieces out of this at random and put in the regular andesite. And yeah, doesn't that look better? I think it does. You'll also notice, in fact, most of these roads were not actually here last time. There we go. I don't think I want, like, more than a few pieces of these to be touching at a time. Anyways, I can go out and go back and polish out the edges later. But yeah, I think that looks quite a bit nicer. We'll just run down the row here. I'm not going to make you sit here while I do the entire thing, but just a bit of it. You know, I hope I have enough. I actually might not. We'll just go to the end of the row here, though. Sort of similar to what I did with the cobblestone and mossy cobblestone over here. This makes it look a little bit less uniform, which in my experience makes things look a little bit nicer. Alright, so what are we doing today? Well, as I mentioned, I filled in all the space for where my roads are going to go. So, as you can see, got space here now. Everything's lit except for this portion. So nothing can spawn in here. And as you can see, I've got room for several more buildings. Probably one here, one or two here, 1 to 3 here. This will probably just be decorative. At least 1 or 2 over there. And then this, the thing we're doing today, is going to be a fountain. I still think I'm going to put something decorative in the middle there, but this ended up being a 25 by 25 square just as I made it. And I was like, you know what? That's probably a good place for a fountain. Let's as the sun goes down, we'll get to look at the that. You can kind of see it now. Yeah, see how it kind of glows? I think this is going to be a small enough area that's unlit over here that I can continue working at night without having to worry about mobs. So let's go ahead and dig down. I went back to my old base and raided my stores of, like, old iron tools that I had found or made. And this was one of them. Efficiency and Silk Touch, even though it's iron, is pretty good. It's gonna totally break before I'm done here, though. One thing about shovels, they just break super, super fast. So for the inside here, I actually thought it would be neat if we use this prismarine stuff. Let's do that. This is probably not going to be cobblestone, I just laid it out as an outline. Making a circle out of blocks is usually something that I have to refer to a guide for, or a visual aid at least, so that I can remember how many, 9, 2, 1, 2, 9, that kind of thing. Okay, let's go down one more. I started bringing all my excess tools and armors that I find off of enemies and stuff, or ones that I had, back at my original base. So here we go. Efficiency will be good. I got plenty of grass, so I'm not really worried about the Silk Touch breaking. But oh man, that is satisfying, isn't it? So same thing, I'll lay down some prismarine here. Shoot, now, once again, I'm hoping that I brought enough. I might not have. And I really don't want to have to run over to my underwater temple or whatever they're called. I guess this is probably not going to be enough. Oh well, I'll just do another outline and then I can worry about that later. Alright, so that right there should be level with the water. Yep. So from there, I'm going to bring these up. Those will be above the water, 1 block. some of these. So everything's nice and lit up. All right, and that's where I forget what happens next. So give me a second. I'm going to go check. All right, well, you know you're doing a good job when you've already messed up at the first step. So it's supposed to look like that, actually. It comes up from a single point into this. Then we're going to go here. Here. I think those are in between. Yeah, here. Okay. Now, a lot of these come off here. No. Bear with me here. I'm still kind of going from memory. And I'm not completely positive that it's going to stay as stone bricks, although stone bricks does kind of fit the rest of the style here. I mean, I'm not going to build a fountain out of wood, so if it matches that, maybe I'll mix in some cobblestone and that sort of thing. We'll see. Okay. Put another one of these on here. And these are going to go around the outside now. I think I might actually want to go out one more with these. Oh, I think I didn't go out far enough. Hold on. Yeah, I think I want to go out one further. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. Again, I may end up changing around the blocks. It's kind of monochrome right now. We'll see. We'll see, but first of all, and I still cannot get used to this screen. So let's see what happens when I put the water in it. I actually need 2 buckets, not just one. It's because of the way I designed it, which is fine. One will go here. And one will go here. So there you go. It comes out the sides on the second level and out the center on the first level. Yeah, it looks all right, but it kind of needs something to go on top of it, doesn't it? Well, this is going to be the cool part. It's also going to be the part that I'm going to have a lot of difficulty doing because when I did it before, I did it in creative mode. Yeah, so okay, give me a sec. I'm going to set up, get all my materials that I need, and then figure this one out. Let me... Which way is it going to face? I guess that I probably want it to face this way. Away from the mansion. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think I got enough reference shots that I can figure this one out. So, first thing, I'm going to get some stairs down here. Stairs coming off the back. Up one, up one. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. I've got feather falling, so I guess I don't have to worry too much about dying if I fall off, but... Okay. And then there's actually going to be another bucket of water that goes down from here, which will look pretty neat, I think. Okay, so that's there, so I think I need more stairs here. Here and here. Here and here, I believe. Up to here. Hey. Should be messing around. Okay. As it starts to come together, I think you'll start to figure out what the heck it is. So that comes off of there, off of here, goes off of there. Did I make slabs? I didn't. Okay. Don't need even close to that many, but oh well. Tell you, this makes it a lot easier to build tall structures, I'll tell you that much. That, I think, will just be that. I might not actually need this red sandstone. I can't remember what that was for. Okay, so coming back up to here. This will go off of there. This off of here. That off of there. And that off of there. Yeah, I think I messed something up here. It's fine, though. Okay, so let's do the cool part, which is the part that I changed of the design. Oh, hey. And I may end up actually changing the color palette as well, but we'll figure out that in a little bit. Alright, so the cool thing that I have done to change this design is I'm using stained glass, which is not something I've really messed around with. So I'm kind of excited to take a look at that. I'll just do one side here, and then we'll do a cut. It's 2, so yeah, that should be 3. So it's going to go out 1, I think. Three there. And I'm just going to sort of do this outline thing to mirror it. So there. Boom and boom. Probably going to have to make some more glass here, but that's fine. No. There. Then one there. There. Yep. Put on one more. Okay. So one there. Yep. It's quite precarious. There. Be nice if this rain would go away. Yeah, I think that's about right. You can see the way it comes off like it's on fire or something. Kind of like Moltres, I guess. All right, cool. So let me do a cut. I'll finish the other side, and then we'll take a look. Okay, so that is the design. That's what it's supposed to look like. The glass and the glowstone was my addition, just to make it light up a little bit more. I gotta say, though, I'm not totally happy with the way that looks. I think the orange is a little bit tacky, I guess. It kind of clashes with the rest of the scenery here. So I think what I'm going to do is take another look at it, switch out some materials, and then see if I can't get it looking a little bit nicer. But this is the basic design. So give me another sec here, I guess. Okay, friends, so this is what we ended up with. Yep, I swapped out all the blocks. You know when you have an idea of exactly how something's going to go and then it doesn't go that way? Yeah. Got it all oldish looking now, which will look nice once this is all switched. For now, I've got these here. There's going to be something in each corner. I'm not completely sure what, but that seems to do well enough. In fact, I could also maybe fill in these. I have a feeling, though, like, right now this space looks empty, but once I fill in everything else, I don't think it's really going to look that empty. Anyways, yeah. Now, I'm not totally sure. I'm not completely sold on this. Let's take a look here. Figure out what the easiest way to get this is. I'm not sure if it looks better with that water coming down from the wings or without. So might still mess with it a little bit. Let me plug that one up there. All right, so with or without? I'm actually kind of leaning towards having it without. But I'll figure that out next time. You can, of course, let me know what you think. But this is all sufficiently lit. The iron bars here. I think this right here gets down to 7, but the iron bars prevent mobs from spawning on it. And now that I'm looking at it, yeah, I really think I will get rid of that. I think, because I did this before I had these. And I think now that these are there, we don't need that anymore. Same thing back here. I'm not totally sold on that. But anyways, that's going to be about it for this time. Once again, it took quite a while. Especially considering I had to redo everything. the updated blocks, but now it matches. I think that orange and red just didn't look that good with this design. That said, I will still drop a link in the description to the original design that inspired this one. It's not a 100% version, not just down to the blocks, but also the way that I structured it. I extended the wings a little bit and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is pretty good, I think. This time, by the way, as promised, I think we're going to have the world download. So as this gets uploaded, look in the description, and yeah, we'll have a world download. So, and now that I'm looking at it from here, yeah, I think I will get rid of that other one. So, cool. Solved. So as always, I hope you enjoyed watching. Pretty happy with that. And I will see you on the next one. Till then.